Welcome to episode 34 of the Dark Tower. Now, today, now that I have my wand of equal trade from last time, I want to work some more on the tower here. I did a little bit of work off camera, not much. Basically just waving my wand around a bit. Got some walls in and everything. But before we get to this, I do want to today try and connect the farm up here down to the boiler room so that we got our source of fuel for at least a small boiler. I don't know how my fuel usage is going to go. But I need to get rid of some cobblestone first, so I'm going to make me another one of those void chests from Railcraft real quick. And just stick it over here. Get rid of some of this cobblestone. Nope, that's gravel. Gravel's useful sometimes. And I consider it a finite resource, even though technically you can get gravel higher up the tier if you have a rock crusher, but it's easier just to have gravel in hand. So, got that taken care of. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was to put this door in. Now, I should probably wire it up, but I might do that off camera. But for now, I'm just going to try putting the door. This is a door from Extra Bees. One of several different designs, which I might actually take a look at. So we've got the doors. I do not know if zombies can break these down. So we'll try a split door. Because if zombies can break these down, that's not cool. And it seems kind of pointless. Personally, I think the whole idea of zombies breaking doors is just stupid. Yeah, I'm not sure I liking that, but yeah, no. You can not clutter my bag. Disappear. But I really do think that that was a stupid thing on Mojang's part to make zombies break down doors. Because basically what it does is it forces you to use the ugly iron doors. And there's no good reason to use wooden doors for anything but interior spaces. Because if they're any place that a zombie can get to, they will break it down. I think that matches the decor a little bit better than the iron doors, but we'll see. I need to grab some more stone from the oven over here. Now, I can not see any reason why Mojang would want you to not use, to make wooden doors useless. That just seems like a waste. Because essentially the only time you would use a wooden door is at the very start of the game, when you do not have enough iron to make a door. But frankly, at that point in time, it's easier just to wall yourself in. Because by the time, it doesn't take you very long to get enough iron to make an iron door, so you basically skip the wooden door entirely. So it's not really tiered, and there's not really any benefit to using a wooden door over an iron door. Other than the fact that it doesn't require you to have a pressure plate, but or switch or lever of some kind. But yes, here's my wand of equal trade, and this is why it is awesome. And done. I did swap the colors around here on the floor. I might actually swap them back now that I think about it, but I'll do that later. I'll decide. I think I like the way it looked better the other ways, and since this isn't actually going to be a stone floor here, it doesn't really matter. So you replace all this stuff with brick. I don't know how far my brick's gonna go. The wand has a tendency to utterly consume vast quantities. But yeah, if I was doing the doors, I would not have made zombies break down doors without giving you a way to make your door zombie proof. Because as it stands, the wooden door is just useless for all purposes. Taking a rather nice texture and rendering it a waste of time. That's bad balance in my opinion. You gotta be careful with this wand because I do appear to be out of stone, but if you aren't careful, you can easily convert stuff you don't want to. And it's a lot harder to change it back after you've changed it, so be careful with that. You notice I worked on the walls a little bit. I should actually have enough zombie meat, rotting flesh. Keep the dirt. Put dirt in there. I should have enough zombie flesh to do a few more bricks. This is a major bottleneck in my ability to build things. Actually, I got this new door over here. So that takes care of that. And if we want to do piping, we'll use that later. We need probably quartz pipes, since I have no shortage of quartz. I moved all my minerals over here. No shortage of quartz. Glass is a bit harder to come by. Right. Wrong. I need to make a blocks of quartz. There we go. 64 quartz transport pipes. These are fairly new. Ah, come on, son, go down. They have less friction. I'll put some gold pipes in after I put in this pipe, I think. To speed things up. And additionally, I need actually I need to grab the farm blocks, what I need to do. You take that farm block and convert it to a hatch. I don't quite know what the recipe for a hatch is, but we'll find out. Trapdoor and tin gears. I can handle that. That does remind me, I wanted to do some bibliocraft stuff at some point. But apparently I am failing. There we go. Trapdoor. Okay, so I don't make trapdoors very often. Stone gears. Tin gears. Tin gear, trapdoor, and farm block gives us a hatch. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and grab some gold pipes. Not too many. I don't want to use all my gold on pipes. I know some people just use gold pipes entirely. I'm still not sure what I think about CPW's changes to how the gold pipes worked. I kind of like the fact that they didn't attach to each other, but now that we have the quartz pipe, that's not really an issue as it once was. For those times when you absolutely have to have 3 non-connecting pipes. And there's been somewhat of an effort to change how quartz pipes work too, but I'm not convinced about that idea either. But anyways, that's not right. Go ahead and move this. That was excessive. I swear Minecraft would be better if there was an extra row of inventory slots. Bags can only get you so far. But that should take care of that, and we don't want this just yet. So we'll put a string of 4 and then use the quartz pipes. Ladders, painful, no matter what you try and do with them. Okay, this needs to be extent of my wood. And now we got fuel. Can actually put a boiler right here in the middle. Probably put one here in the middle and one liquid fueled one over here maybe. I don't know. I can always move things around later if I need to. But that's another thing I wanted to do, was connect that tunnel to my other tower. And I need to put in something better than ladders at some point as well. I do not believe this is quite equidistant, but probably can't see a thing. Okay, so we're inside. I don't like removing this stuff when it's near my house, but it's in the way, so. Removed it gets. Anyways, I will finish that later. For now, we actually want, this is going to be a little bit tricky, so actually going to raise the ceiling in this part of the tunnel. I'm going to have multiple pipes in here. Going to be a power pipe coming from the boilers, which will run over to this tower over here, and there's going to be items probably flowing from that tower. Not items, liquids. And there needs to be power flowing over that way. So we're going to have pipes crisscrossing every which way in here. Right, we're going to have items flowing from the farm over to that tower because our processing facilities for biomass is going to be in this tower. And before I get myself into the fire, so yeah, biomass processing is going to be upstairs. Which I can do fairly soon, actually. I don't know how far I want to take that tunnel. And I actually need more stone, which I'm not sure I have. I know it seems like I'm always out of stone, but that's because I am. However, it's not a very large amount of stone. But however, I do have a brand new quarry set up, which covers a much larger area than any previous quarries. I'll tell you what, that was a pain to set up. I might actually take you over to take a look at that because it was impressive. I had all kinds of issues with... There was a whole section in there that I didn't discover until after I set the quarry up that was basically open to the floor of the ocean. So there was a ton of water and I had to patch the water up, and there was monsters and I died only once. But they blew up 2 of my biomass engines I was using to run the quarry, leaving me with only 1. And I do not have the resources, specifically copper, to rebuild it. To rebuild the engines, so there's only 1 engine running, so it's kind of slow. But I'll go show you that real fast. Since I probably won't actually get the boilers going today, we won't worry about that then. Ah, come on. Oh, there it goes. It's about to force reload the chunks. So next time I may actually get the boiler running, but I do need to provide some kind of sorting, because saplings and any fruit and anything else that comes from the farms needs to go to the first tower, whereas the wood needs to go to the third tower, and I actually need to set up a steam oven. Oh, wrong way. It's down here. I need to set up a steam oven to convert it into charcoal. But yeah, so it's a much more major operation. And that is a lot of creepers. I eventually put this wall here because I was getting tired of fighting mobs while trying to set stuff up. Oh look, here they come. Get away. They can't actually get to me, but I'm not taking any chances. There's like 3 or 4 geodes in there. There's one there, and another one over there. And there might have been a 4th one that is half eaten already. Hard telling. But a chest of cobble, sand, gravel, dirt. After that, stuff gets voided, and only the good stuff ends up in these chests. So, a lot of stone. Oops. Missed. Anyways. Leave that stuff there. Check on my engine. We do have another stack of biomass, which we'll leave in there. So, leave that running, and I'll meet you back at the house. So I feel like things are really starting to come together here now, because I now have several opportunity routes I can take to further my progression. Various different things. I can start diverging the tower's purposes to what they're meant to be. And I can start actually getting enough I'm getting enough resources now so that I can start really just going to town on the construction, which actually makes it easier for me to record videos, because sometimes I find myself not knowing what to do, which accounts for some of the jumping around that I do from one topic to another sometimes. But these willow trees are majorly messed up, as I said last time. But while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to make one last thing. Make me a spruce tool rack. Not sure what all tools it supports, but we'll find out. There we go, spruce tool rack. We take it out here and put it right there. And we can put that in there. It even supports the wands. That's awesome. No, we'll keep that. About this. Nope. No Bealizer. But those are cool. Those are from Bibliocraft. I haven't used the mod as much as I probably should be doing that, but I'll try and remedy that. So anyways, I don't really have anything to talk about on the railcraft buildcraft front, so it's about time to wrap this episode up, and this has been episode 34 of the Dark Tower. And I hope you enjoyed this episode as well, and I will catch you guys next time.